Right, it is November the 12th and it is vendor reset. It has just reset 30 seconds ago, so I'm going to take you through some of the things here at the base of operations before I move on to the other places and show you what's available here. So far, the only thing at the level 30 clan vendor that I can say in my honest opinion that is any good would have to be these armor mods are actually pretty decent. If you have a hard time trying to find armor mods with explosive resistance and total armor, I have quite a few with 5 or 6,000, but they don't have that high of a percentage of total armor on them, and usually they have like protection from elites, but these do have a 3% explosive resistance on them as well. And then basically everything else I'll run through real quick. You can pause the video to see what's actually on them. Nothing really good in the clan vendor. And as far as the main vendor in the base of operations, I only actually saw one thing that was actually any count, and that is more or less for those that like to run assault drones. And if you already have one that gives you like 500, and I think what's that one, the ballistic something or another for the drone, then you accompany two of these along with that, and these are 105.5% damage for the whole slot. But that's as of right now for the base of operations, and as we go through the rest of it, I'll keep you guys tuned in. South, east, and now we're here at the west. The only thing that's of note in either south or east are just some explosive damage and burn damage utility mods in Dark Zone East vendor, but they only have 41 overall skill power on them, of course, with the 3% explosive damage and 4% burn damage. But DZ South is a bust. And the only thing of note in the west here would be the mods that I just had aforementioned as far as comparing the ones that's in the base of operation. These have a higher armor amount at 5268 and 5% explosive resistance, but don't have an overall percentage of total armor like the other ones do, but they do offer 3% protection from elites for all those PvE builds out there. So these are in DZ West. The last two stops are the settlements, so we'll go over those once we get there. Dang it. Dang it, man, you're not my type. Stop trying to sweep me off my feet. I'm just here for the vendor. Jeez. Alright, the only thing of note out of any of the settlements, and this would be if you have an issue with those of us that like to cause other agents to pestify in the Dark Zone. And that is this mod here has low health, but it does have 23% poison resistance. And I'm pretty sure if you've seen my personal meta, where I make my own, and see me utilizing Pestilence, then you might actually want to come pick up some of these poison resistance mods. Yeah, of course, I wish they would probably have armor instead of health, but this is actually the highest one I've seen as far as poison resistance, and it does have 11% blind and death resistance for all those Firefly users. But as far as comparing this vendor to the other, there's not really that much to choose from, and as you can see, that's the only thing of note that I actually have mentioning. So this week it's not a teetotal bust, but definitely lackluster compared to just last week's inventory. But maybe the Den of Thieves vendor has something different tomorrow's reset, so stay tuned for them. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you fudging later. Stop making eyeballs at me, man. I see you over there sweeping. Mm-hmm.